news. I don't know, many of you may know Renita Gray and her partner, Patricia Ewert. I may be screwing up the last name, please forgive me. But there's breaking news that they actually just got their marriage license today. So the courts have actually approved it. So what that means, I don't know. It was in the Tribune. It gave me the great news. So
they don't have to wait till June.
They don't have to wait till June. So I think all y'all should line up and get in there. But my role here, and Ebony, if you'd like to say anything, I want to please open you to do so, because you're cute.
Because I'm cute. Thank you, Marquell. And smart. Thank you so much.
And wise women.
I'd just like to thank everyone for coming here this evening. I wondered when I saw the weather and the snow, I thought, we may not have a good turnout, but it is a wonderful turnout. And to see so many beautiful faces, I'm so glad, although my executive director has already acknowledged them, I'm going to do my own personal acknowledgement from one prez to the other prez. I don't know if she's listening right now, but Subs for Life, I just want to give them another clap up, only because when we were all preparing for the March on Springfield, it was so funny because we were blessed to use my brother's church, which is St. John's Baptist Temple on Woodlawn. And it was so amazing to see everyone come at such an early hour. And people were driving down. Michael was trying to direct them. I was trying to direct them. And people were driving down the one-way street the wrong way, just trying to get on the bus. And I said, Karen, they're going the wrong way down a one-way street. But people were like, I'm just trying to find the parking lot, right? And so Subs for Life were already there waiting for entry onto the bus. So we've already clapped it up for them. But thank you all so much for coming out. I'm excited about being the interim board president. It's so interesting when I talk to people, they tell me, no, Ebony, you're not the interim board president. You are the president, right? Okay, so I guess I just have to walk in that way. But thank you so much, Marquell, and thank you so much, everyone, for coming out. And thank you, Michael. I want to give a special shout out to Michael because he allowed us, let me just say this, our bus, right? He allowed us opportunities that other organizations did not have, right? So we were able to look at the vaults, but we were able to also have opportunities with various members of the caucus and various the governor's staff. We were able to have opportunities with Judy Bar Topeka. We were able to go into, he said, shh. Okay, he's being modest right now. But I just want to give a clap up for Michael because those opportunities were provided based on his hard work and dedication for the cause. And I want to thank Tracy, as she's here filming, and she's so modest herself, right, for even allowing us the opportunity for Affinity to be a part of that partnership for the March on Springfield. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to my co-host, Marquell, so he can introduce our illustrious guests.
So I'm here to talk about the elected and the politics. But before I get there, I want to tell you why I actually care about politics. Many of you may have heard Michael tell the story of me fighting for repeal, don't ask, don't tell. That's because in 2006 I was discharged under the policy. Didn't care about politics. As a matter of fact, you're told when you're in the military, if something goes wrong, call your congressperson. And at the time, mine was a Republican. And so when I called that lovely Republican woman, Judy Bigger, she didn't want to support me, she didn't care. And so I learned that politics does matter. So for all of those of you who sit in this room when you've heard Kim talk about policy and all these public policy issues, I want you to take a moment and think about, don't think about the high level, but think about how it actually impacts you down to the lowest level. And that is why it's so important that we as a community get involved, because every day people are making decisions on behalf of us. And we don't get involved to ensure that they're doing the right things for each of us. So I want to impart that on you and recognize the electeds who were in the House who supported this bill. Right now we have in the House Senator Emil Jones. And then also, Representative Ken Duncan is not here, but I want to give a special shout out to Ken Duncan because he was the lead co-sponsor of this bill. Ken Duncan actually sponsored the bus that we took down to Springfield on the day marriage equality passed. So I want to give him the credit for that. And the last and final thing I'll say to you is that I'm also the founder of this organization called the Inclusive Community Project. It's a statewide PAC that works within communities of color to advocate for LGBT issues. And why is that important? Because as I talk about that elective process, we need to make sure that we're electing people that support our issues. And so as you think about this, you think about Senator Eno Jones, you think about the Ken Duncans of the world, and many more African-American legislators who took this vote. They will not only need us to support them through fund financial resources, they're going to need people to knock doors, they're going to need people to donate money, and they need to we need to ensure that they win the re-election. So if there's anything that I can impart on you, is to say take care of those who have taken care of us.
Yes.
And that is all my final remarks. Thank you.
In this country and in this state, we know where it rests. It's with the Catholic Church. It's not with the Black Church. It's with the white leadership of the House. It's not with the Black leadership of the House. We know our allies have always been diverse. There have been people of all races for us and all races against us. We must not let them divide us. They want to divide us.
I need to apologize as a clergyman and as a bishop in the Lord's Church for the arrogance and the ignorance and the obstinates that we have had for so many years, for the abuse, the mistreatment, the demeaning attitude we have had toward gay people, our brothers and sisters who are same-gender loving. I apologize on the behalf of millions who may not feel the courage to say I'm sorry.